to build a heli. But this one, very straightforward. No planets you can crash into each other, no giant lasers, and no weird, stupid constraints like Navy. The commander that I'm playing, when you beat them when you have to fight that faction leader, the scenario is called Poseidon's Wrath, and it's a mostly oceanic planet, which is a bit weird. Yeah, chat's mentioning that was very anticlimactic end. I'll suppress them while I build the super weapon. Oh wait, they don't have the defenses that should keep them from being destroyed by mere nukes. Yeah, the AI needs to get better at the anti-nuke building. But it was starting to get drawn out because of how badly I was at rallying engineers to the other planet. That was just embarrassing. All those engineers teleporting to the wrong planets, staying on them. Now, this might be a good time, since I'm going to end the Galactic War anyway, to give a try to what happens if you crash a planet into a smaller one. This is just a moon. I think, but I'm not sure, I think I should be able to go to the moon, crash into the other side of Atlas Prime, and my commander will still be okay. So that's what we're going to give a try to, just to see if it works. And first, we need to get a reasonable hold on this planet. I just want that hemisphere there. I'll just try and take one hemisphere, and then I'll go to orbital. Orbital technologies. Theoretically a bit slow, but with all the data techs I have, I feel it helps to get some storage up first. I've got the storage tech, I've got the fast commander building tech, and then it just fills these up while I'm building my factories. Especially the orbital factory can take a while. And it just feels like you're not doing anything. But then, I don't think I'll use my commander to go take the moon. I'll drop off a vehicle for that, because the artillery commander with all these additional techs is just a monster in combat, and I could probably defeat one of them just by walking over to them. Unfortunately, there are two of them, as I just remembered. But they're nowhere near me. Unless they're right there. They could be right there. Let's get some scouts out. Now, unfortunately, I don't have bots, because I found the little boom skitter bots are really good for sniping AI commanders. There's probably some defense against them that humans can make, but I haven't played much human matches yet. Still finishing the Galactic War. So I'm not really sure. My guess is walls, stack defense, walking away, all those things that the computer just doesn't do very reliably. Okay, we're eating through our metal reserves. He is right there. Okay, well it's going to be a bit of a battleground. Let's see. In fact, I think he's close enough that I should get one of the vehicles to take over the orbital command, or orbital launcher. Go back to StarCraft for one game and it ruins me. So I'm going to get the vehicles take over the orbital launcher. I'm going to get in the some Infernos, and when I say I'm going to do that, I mean once I have the resources for it. And we'll move the commander out to attack. If only because I need him for defense anyways. Oh good, the Nemicus commander is stuck in that let me walk around the planet building mass stage. Poor guy. So... the one thing the AI is really good at is walking around scattershot defenses like that, so it probably won't do too much. But all I really need to do is distract them while my commander takes a bit of the fight to them, starts reclaiming all their metal to become my metal. And that is what I need in order to collect the moon. You know, I think I have enough resources to start building this now.
Enemy commander detected.
Oh, it just doesn't fit. That would look so nice. Well, we'll build the gate out in front. The artillery commander is actually rather good at this, from just running in and hitting them style. Because the artillery works out of range of their stack defenses just enough that you build your stack defenses lines, and commanders at this stage of the game can only really be stopped with stack defenses. I did not set the rally point correctly. Okay. Ah, their commander. I know just what would work against their commander. A small army, mostly Inferno bots. See, the Inferno bots are actually strong enough to withstand overcharge shots, which is why they're so good against commanders. I should get out of there. Okay. There we go. So that quickly and simply takes care of that commander. Let's have these queue up a bit, or switch to fabrication vehicles. Because next up is moon time. And once the commander goes to the moon, he should be able to help with fabrication. But I'm actually doing well enough on the moon that I can have my orbitals focus on just defense for now. Make sure that I'm not susceptible to any particular attacks he might want to do. And then, of course, there is no defense against the attack that I want to do. Where was Inquisitor Nemicus? Last seen here. Huh. Did they accidentally, like, queue up mass extractors on the whole planet order on their commander? I've had this problem before with Inquisitor Nemicus. Seems that one of the commanders is willing to play the game properly, the other one just wants to walk around. I appear to have forgotten to build any energy producing things at all. That was quite dumb. So, let's build the orbital factory to build that. Okay, so I need energy to power the teleporter, and then I'll be able to take over the moon. And we still don't know where he is, so maybe I will actually build that orbital radar. But yeah, the enemy commander is just sort of missing in action here. Gonna have to find him. Not sure what happened there. Wonder if running out of energy gives a chance for the nanolathing to fade, but Given how often I run out of energy, that can't possibly be it. Alright, there's the long-term energy solution. And here's the short-term find their commander solution. But we still just don't have enough energy. I wish there was a way to see what was spending all the energy. It's probably these guys. That's 4K. That's 1K. And 10 of these guys would be 10K. Maybe that's where most of it is. It's always so confusing because you're spending all of your energy to build more energy. You're not really being inefficient. You just built too many engineers, which is a problem that a lot of humans end up having. Better than not building enough engineers. We have transient power. Quickly, flee to the moon. Now, given that Halley's are advanced tech, I probably should have built the advanced vehicle factory on the planet. But the moon, we're here on the moon now. That's going to make it harder for them to stop me. As you can see, I'm really just stopping myself with all this overuse of energy. The first solar panel is almost ready. Just, he's not there. Maybe Inquisitor Nemicus gets a cloaking device. They haven't really explained how the faction leaders are different yet. Well, for all of those of you worrying about an anticlimactic ending, I am still playing the game on easy. Because the first time I played, I got to the Revenant's world, and on easy that one was too hard. But I'm starting to find that now, on easy, everything except the Revenants is too easy. And I seem to have gotten a hang on the Revenants at low difficulty levels, so I think I'm ready to bring the difficulty level up. I may need to. I think that's their commander. I think they've done nothing. Oh dear. Oh phew, it's not their commander. If that was their commander, it would mean that the game was ridiculously too easy. Now it's just too easy. I want... If that's where the impact site will be, let's save this camera location, then we want to have a gate for my commander to stay alive at on the other side of the world. Should be G. Just about, yeah. Maybe there. We're going to call that the safe haven. We're going to create a need for a safe haven. Whoa. These really aren't... I really don't have enough mass. Let's see, Halley's cost 40k, and I have 30k in the bank. Actually, I should be able to just build it on reserves. Just build it on reserves. I'll make sure to halt other production. Like this. Because we're doing okay for energy. And he's not representing AIs very well. If this is all we have to fear from Skynet, then we can just manually fire our orbital lasers and we'll be fine. They did manage to extend their mass pretty far there, though. They found the safe haven. It's no longer a secret. Oh well. Let's send more guys through the gate. Unfortunately, I'm probably too lean on resources to build more fabricators, but I'll try with an advanced fabricator. We're getting close. Looks like we might have Planetary Annihilation at 15 minutes, which is pretty fast. Uh, 55%. Shame I can't keep the box in there while I look around, but I just can't bear to watch that and be oblivious to what my opponent may be doing. I say maybe because he's not showing an inclination to do things just yet. It's clearly not his style. I'll risk the anticlimactic victory by destroying his entire base with 4 Inferno tanks. Ah, but he has enough energy for overcharge. He should be fine. He really could be defending this better. Yeah, I think they need to equalize the difficulty of the faction leader battles. The Revenant's battle is just generally way too hard. Maybe it's because I'm not good at... What you need to do is build a Halley, fire that planet at another planet, and jump to the remaining planet. But that requires having control of 2 planets. That's a little hard. Gee, he likes walking around. Okay, let's annihilate the planet. I'm not particularly happy with this planet right now, I admit. So... Their commander is there. Let's see if he can outrun it. Let's see if I can outrun it, but I have a teleporter, so I should be okay. And the other side of that impact is still pretty close to that gate. Shit, that was fast. Oh, thank God. So, we found that the moons crash really quickly and that you can survive if you step through a teleporter at the last minute. So, that's 15 minutes of watching the AI flounder, and next time will be a higher difficulty level. But... Oh, they fixed the bug where you would win the war and not be able to explore it. This is the first time I've seen this screen. I think that bug was blocking it. Ah. That's a very simple way of saying, let's do it all again later.